Hey everyone, Matt here and welcome to another Gate Dump video. Today I'm going to be ranking colors. So this is a weird kind of video, which is why I want to put it on this channel. I am really invested into colors. I think colors define a lot of things, like how a person is and other things as well, but with that out of the way, I'm going to be ranking these colors. I was going to do a tier list that had more colors in them, but it was too much. So at some point, I might come back to it a few years from now and do that other tier list with more colors. But for now, I'm going to do this one. So this one has, I think, 11 colors. Just looking at it. And so I'm going to go through them. So I'm going to start off with black. I think black is a fantastic color. But I'm gonna try and save the S spot for my favorite color personally, so I'm gonna put it in the top of the A. I think black goes with anything. It's just such a fascinating color, no matter which color it is. Like any of these colors, maybe besides like black and green, they go with black pretty well. It's just an amazing color, and like half my clothes are black, so yeah. And also I love black people too, so like, you know, that's great. Black power, okay. And blue. So blue, this specific blue is good. I like it. But if we're talking like any shade of blue, then it would probably go in A as well. I am really a big fan of dark colors, and the end of this tier list might show that. But if this blue right here was like darker, then yeah, it's still would go in the same place. But you know, I'm just generalizing all the blue colors for this one color right here. So yeah, A territory. It's just the blue is such a soothing color as well. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Brown. I feel like brown is overhated because when people see brown, they get reminded of poop, and I do as well, but I get reminded of like a cozy feeling, specifically like chocolate or some shit. Brown to me is like such a soothing color personally, and I don't know why, but yeah, I probably had to put it in B, not because, you know, it stands for brown, but you know, just because like I said, it's such a good color that when I look at it, it's just like, yeah, that's coming to look at. Green. So this is for green. We'll go right here, but once again, since there's not that many colors, I'm gonna generalize. Like, I'm gonna have this color represent all the other shades. I don't like the light green colors. I am not a big fan of lime or any of the other ones. But you know, for that reason, since I'm generalizing all the colors, I'm gonna put this in B because I really do like forest green, dark green a lot. But just green, just in general, I'm not a huge fan of personally. I used to have it as my favorite color, just like every other guy in elementary school. Like when I was in like elementary school, it was my favorite color along with like 10 other people I was in like a class with. But yeah, so it's going in B. Gray. Gray used to actually be my favorite color a few years ago because I was so fucking boring. And it's still a good color, but like, I will admit I had bad taste back then, so I'm probably gonna put this in C because, like I said, it's not a bad color, but like it kind of just is lacking in general. Like I said, like it's not overly bad, but you know, it's like kind of, you know, just whatever, I guess. Orange. So orange is weird to me because I think I like it with like other colors, kind of like orange and black are really good together, but on its own, I don't know, like it's just kind of personally. Like it depends, it has to depend on like what it's being used for, but on its own it's kind of to look at, so I'm probably gonna put it in C. Anyways, pink. Pink is cool, I like it. It's not my thing personally, so I'm just gonna put it in C as well. If you like pink and you're a guy, good for you, good job. You're not gay at all. In fact, you're really masculine and shit and all that other stuff, I guess. anyways, purple. I actually heard purple was the gay color, not pink. Either way, it is my favorite color, especially this shade. So the fact that they have this shade is quite good, really good personally. So I'm gonna put this in S tier for sure. It is just such a good looking color. Purple, indigo, just any of the purple shades. It's just a fascinating color to me. I have it as my, I have a couple of shades of purple in my main channel color, the Gilgiri channel, and then my second channel, kind of a combination of purple, not purple, kind of a combination of blue and green, kind of a teal color. And then this channel, gray. Just the reason why this channel is gray, to explain this, because this is the second video ever on this channel, is because it's kind of like weird things that I wouldn't do for either of my other channels. So it's just kind of like a collage of weird shit that you don't know what I'm gonna do. So yeah, like for this example. And then my other channel that, probably will be used like once every few months is my VODs channel, because I plan on streaming on Twitch. Red. Red is a great color, especially the darker it is, but it's also one of the colors where like I don't really mind if it's bright. Like I actually do like lighter shades of red too, so I'm gonna probably put this above blue for sure, because it's just such a good color in my opinion. It is the color that I first usually think of. Literally when I was younger, I could not think of colors without thinking of the color red first. That's probably because I was like a huge Mario fan growing up. I still am, but like I always thought of red, blue, green, yellow, like all those colors together, so it's just red is just such like, I guess like to me red is the main character color for me personally, if that makes sense. That's such a weird thing to say, but I don't know, I just feel that way about red. So anyways, white, I am white as fuck, but I'm gonna have to, I'm sorry, I had to put this in D. Like it's, I like white background images, like for sure, but like it's such a bright color, when an app gives me the option to make it like a bright background and a black background, 10 out of 10 times I'm going to make it like black or gray or something, like dark gray. I never use white for anything at all, ever. So yeah, yellow, I might put this in C. Specifically the top of C, because for those of you who know me, my favorite hockey team rather, the Boston Bruins, are yellow, gold probably specifically more. But like I said, bright colors are my usual thing. If I was doing this tier list in middle school, I would probably put this at the top, because I liked the color yellow back then a lot more than I do now. But yellow is just, I guess it reminds me of spring and flowers as well. Flowers are kind of disgusting smelling though, so it's whatever. But it does also remind me of daytime as well, like light in general. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Thank you for watching this tier list. I know this was a random fucking video to do, but this channel is just pretty much going to be like a weird collage of what I want to talk about and just weird things in general. So yeah, that's it. Goodbye. I love you. Goodbye.